Hi there, David here, and I want to say hello to everyone here at My Bodybuilding Network. It's been about a year since I've joined this community, and first of all I want to say thanks to Claudia from Uruguay, who invited me to join this community. And initially it was just a vote for her, and then I never imagined that I'd be hanging around. But then I started reading posts and making posts and interacting with some of you guys and learning so much. Again, compared to all of you, I'm kind of like the rookie in the weight training program. I've always done bodyweight calisthenics and martial arts and some kind of exercise and physical component in my life. But it's only been recently, the last year and a half or so, that I've engaged in serious weight training. So I want to thank you for everything you've taught me. And I want to thank you for the sense of community. This has really been something that it allows me to express myself and the things that I do, whether it's mostly the mindset. And my goal is to contribute back to each and every one of you. So I want to thank you for that. And thanks to the people that have created this community. I mean, it's different because here we are in this day and age, especially here in the United States, where mediocrity is the new goal. Hey, go out there and be average. Let's go out there, let's strive to be average, and don't stick your head too far up. You might get knocked down, and that's totally not what I'm about. My whole life, through my family, through my athletic endeavors, through my coaches and the people that I've hung around, it's always been about, hey man, get up. If you get knocked down, you get back up, but try your best and always be your best. And the last audio conference we did, we talked about the pursuit of excellence, which we decided to postpone till 2014. I've just got a full fall schedule, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. But that's going to be an absolutely fun weekend, and I'm actually considering tweaking it a little bit and taking it to Cancun. So let's go have some fun down in the sun, right, down in Cancun. But there's things that the 5 commitments to personal excellence. We talked about that. There's one I want to touch on right now. Is just about beliefs and everything that's really helped me here, and that's a story of a fish. And as we go into the end of 2013, and we're going on to 2014, you guys remember when Y2K was the big problem? Everybody's worried, Y2K, the world's going to end. And here we are now approaching the fourth quarter of 2013. And I guess what I'd like to do is share with you the story about the fish, because what it is what do you believe about what's going to happen? We got all this world going on, the politics, the wars breaking out everywhere, natural resources are burning up, and people are cruel, and murder and death, and it's been about like it's always been. It is right now about like it's always been. But what makes the difference in how you finish the year is going to be what you do. And the story of a fish kind of it brings all that to a head, because what happened was years ago, if you're familiar with what a muskie is, or a tiger muskie, it's a fish that's in the northern part of the United States, around Minnesota, I guess probably in the Dakotas, into southern Canada, in the lake regions, Wisconsin, those areas. And a muskie is like basically a freshwater shark. They get up 30, 40, 50 pounds. They've got sharp teeth. They've been known to take off toes, and they're carnivores, they're aggressive fish, and they attack. And what these scientists did was they took a muskie and they put it into a tank, and they let it swim around. And then after about a couple of days, they put a glass divider down the tank, and then they put the fish that the muskie would normally feed on the other side. And the muskie, of course, swims around, takes a lap, comes out, and he's going right after the fish. And all of a sudden, bam! He runs into this invisible barrier, makes another loop, bam! Ooh, he runs into again, bam! Bam! And he keeps on doing that. And then after a couple days, the scientists took the glass out, and the muskie was free to go attack his food. And he didn't do it. And what happened over that time was this invisible barrier, this glass wall that was in his tank, had conditioned the muskie that he couldn't eat those fish. So even when the wall was removed, he didn't take action. So as you look at things, if you look at what may have been holding you back, and I promise you, if you come in here and you read every day, if you look at posts and look at people, look at Jesse, Stacy, Taylor, Debbie, Doug, Dominic, Marcello, all these new people that are out here, and people that I'm not even connected to. You guys are connected to a lot more people than I am. Get out there and just read the stories and listen to what's going on and what's happening. And Logan, that young kid out of Florida, my God, look at the things that are possible. Look at what's going on, because any limitations you have, there's physical limits in your life. All right, physical limits are, at 50 years old, I'm not going to win the slam dunk contest in the NBA. Highly unlikely. I'm not going to beat Usain Bolt in a 100-meter dash. Those are physical limits. I never would have beat him. I'm just not. I don't have that sprinter's speed, and especially now, when I was 20, I wouldn't have beat him at that. That's a physical limit. Limitations are mental. like the muskie in the wall, but it was oftentimes in our lives they're invisible. So whether it's your business, whether it's your training and your fitness, whether it's your strength, whether it's your bodybuilding and getting the physique that you want, I encourage you, look to see if there's any glass walls, any glass barriers that may be holding you back. Because I promise, when you do a personal inventory and you look at those, you'll be able to remove them. You guys have all given me so much, and I continue to learn each and every day from the posts, from the pictures and the videos and what's in there, and the blogging that I see going on there. And again, I want to thank the people that created this community because it's awesome, and I really feel like it's a great place to spend time. So I encourage you, get in here, look around a lot more. I look forward to having a lot more for you from the video standpoint, from the Stacy, we're working on those T-shirts. We are gonna work on those T-shirts a little bit more. But look for the stuff. I mean, we're talking. There's so many different opportunities for everyone in here. I want you guys to stay tuned to mybodybuildingnetwork.com because you're gonna see stuff that is gonna be coming out. I think that you're really gonna like. You're really gonna like, at least from my standpoint, anyway. From my part, what I want to contribute. So thank you very much. Remember, put everything you have into everything you do because the best is yet to come.